Hello loves, and welcome to a video where I'm sharing all about how I pretty much travel with all of my sound healing instruments. It's been a setup that has been in the works of me figuring out what is most portable, because I used to have so many instruments, and pretty much this has been the sound healing setup that has worked for me and that resonates with me. And I'm happy to share with you because these babies have traveled to, I didn't get to count, but probably over like 50 places around the world, mainly in the US, but I've been able to travel around England and the Netherlands with them as well. And I really just wanted to preface with everyone has their own unique setup and everyone has a setup that works for them. So even though this is my setup, I don't expect you to fully do what my setup is, but I hope that what I share today will inspire or spark some ideas for you to make a setup that works for you and have fun exploring and experimenting. A little bit about me. I've been traveling as a sound practitioner over the past, I think it's been like 2 or 3 years. I've been doing it for 4 years now, hosting events in Las Vegas and facilitating group events in Las Vegas. And then I started to branch out to going to different places like Seattle. And when I lived in Charlotte, I was in Charlotte doing sound healing and sound baths as well. And then when I leaped into the nomad journey unexpectedly, I was like, I feel like bringing my instruments with me. So with that said, I am happy to share how I pack and fly and take the bus, travel with car, whatever forms of travel is needed with this backpack, which actually I've had this for at least 7 years. This actually used to be my camera backpack when I was a videographer and photographer. And funny enough, it has switched over to become my sound healing backpack, and it carries my 3 singing bowls, my flow chimes, my rattles, what else do I got? My bells and my laptop and my equipment, like sound recording equipment, which is really tiny. This is my mic. And yeah, I am super stoked to share, like I said, my trip tips and tricks. And the first thing that I would definitely highly recommend is padding. So for me, I got one of my singing bowls shipped to me, and I actually kept the bubble wrap. So there's bubble wrap, and then also towels, like lots and lots of towels. Forgot a bubble wrap. But yes, these are pretty much 2 of the things I use to keep it snug and safe in my backpack. And what I pretty much do is that I nest things into the singing bowl. And there's also, because this is a camera backpack, there are compartments that I made. So the singing bowl goes here, one of them, and then, well, that's not one of them. 2 of them go here. They're 2 nested into each other, and then one of them goes here. And so, without further ado, because I actually have to pack for my next destination, why not pack with me? So essentially, I take my biggest baby, my biggest singing bowl, and then the cats kind of tore up my singing bowl bubble wrap, but I pretty much place it in here, do this like so, and then I take my grandmother bowl, let's take this one, and then I also put it in this bubble wrap. And then I take one of my, this is a cheesecloth. Yeah, that's what it's called, cheesecloth. I got it when I lived in Charlotte because somebody from a give group on Facebook just was giving out cheesecloths. So I was like, I'll take some. And now I use them to transport. So then I just gently wrap this around here. And then also I take another cheesecloth and I put that in because this is how I actually put my seed rattles in. And these are kind of loud, so I'm gonna lower down the volume. And I'm gonna gently place these in. Okay, I thought it was gonna be louder, but I guess not. And then, where's my... And then for my bells, my two little bells, I just put them kind of like this, and then I wrap them in a towel, like so, and then I put it into where I put the seed rattles in, and then I have my little egg shaker. I don't really wrap this, but I just put it on top of that. So it all nests like this. And so with that, I take my backpack and then I put the singing bowl nesting situation in this area. And then I take my tinctures. There's my tinctures. Take my tincture bells. I fold them like this. I know there are some tinctures out there that have actual cases, which is cool. I wish mine came with cases, but it did not. So we work with what we got. And then I pretty much wrap them in this towel. And this is a bigger microfiber towel for a little bit more extra padded cushion. And then I place this in one of the compartments. So for this case, there's a little compartment right here. And I just stick it in there. As for the other singing bowl, I have my two singing bowl mallets. We're moving up to the top portion of the bowl now, or the bag now. So I pretty much nestled them in. We're gonna come back to the bottom compartment also. So I pretty much just nestled them in, and then I take this bubble wrap baby and put my last singing bowl in here. And then I also have this beautiful mini rain stick that my friend Will gave to me for my birthday in 2022. So I wrapped this also in a microfiber towel. And I stick this in here. And then what else do I got? Oh, that's all I got. And then I have like my Lots of Love Club buttons and some sage if I ever need to. So I pretty much just put them in the towel as well. Wrap them. Ow. And of course I stab myself with a pin. I should probably close that. Where'd it go? Oh, wait, or was it the thumbtack? Wait, I'm so confused. Anyways. Ah, yes, it was a thumbtack. Because, pro tip, if your Palo Santo is running out, you can actually take a thumbtack and just stick it into the Palo Santo. And then now you can hold the Palo Santo and then yeah, still use the last remaining bits. But I just stabbed myself with it on accident, so definitely be wary if you pack that. But yeah, have my stickers and my pins for lots of love club, the beautiful in-person events that are created throughout the world. And I wrap that as well. And I stick it in the singing bowl. And I know some people are like, why are you sticking things into your singing bowl? And honestly, I was actually kind of nervous to get judged for this. Like, you know what? It works. I've traveled to so many places with it. They're still in great condition. So again, if it doesn't resonate with you, don't do it. This is what works for me. Okay, so, and then I just stick this in here. It's a little bit more snug fit, which is great because I want it to be snug so it's not like flying around. Great, so that's that top. And then we're gonna return back to the bottom compartment because there's still compartments to put in there. So I actually take my cord case. So this is like my case with all my adapters and cords and all that. So I take this, and then there's actually a side pocket here. Well, not side pocket, but there's a side opening. So what I do usually with this is that I stick this in the side, and then I also have my travel adapter, you know, so when I go international, this is here. Shout out to Jack, because I got it from him when I went to England, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot different countries have different adapters for their outlets. So I was able to get that. And also in the other compartment, this is my case for my mic. So then I just stick this in the other case, or the other compartment. So this is what it looks like. So we got the singing bowl situation set up, nested. This is the tinctures, and then this is my case. This is my cords and all that, and adapter, travel adapter. And last but not least, I have my flow chimes, and I also have my rattle, which I actually have been putting in my carry-on, but I could put it in my backpack setup if I really only could travel with my backpack. So I just roll my flow chimes up, and then sometimes it's kind of hard to do with just one person. Okay. Oh my gosh, go down. And then take this, mallets, put it in there. And then there's this side water bottle compartment, or technically for your tripod, if you're using it as a camera backpack. And then I clip this together, and then I can adjust like the tightness of this strap. So depending on how much is here, I could add it. I usually also put my phone tripod here, but obviously I'm using it for this video. But then I can stick my rattle in here on the side, so it's peeking out. And then last but not least, there is a laptop, like a separate laptop compartment here. The zipper broke, so I have not been using it because I have a separate laptop backpack. But technically you could put your laptop here, zip it up, or if USA Gear wants to send me another backpack, that would be great. But otherwise there's also another compartment here that I've been really lucky to have put here. Well, I do need to travel with my laptop. It is like an opening though, because it's not like a fully closed. See, there's my laptop. I feel like I'm, ooh, showing you my skirt or something, like, ooh, it's showing here. And then I don't have my iPad on me, but I also put my iPad either up here. This is a Kindle, which I don't really use, but I also stick it in on the top side, so yay! That's pretty much how I travel with my sound healing setup. Let me know if you have any comments. And again, like, if you do not resonate with the whole sticking instruments into another instrument or sticking instruments into the singing bowl setup, you know, it's all good. But that works for me. I definitely recommend to do what works for you. Oh, and the other thing about this backpack is that I also get to like stick memory cards in here too, in case there's any media that you need to capture that is not on your own phone or not on your own camera. So I always keep like 1 or 2 SD cards in here just in case too. But yeah, I love this backpack. It has traveled all over the world, first, you know, as a videographer, and then now as a sound healer. And who knows where this backpack will take me next, or if I get a brand new backpack, I probably would get the same backpack. Or actually, side note, I am selling all of my sound healing instruments. So there will be a link in my description, because I feel like I'm in a new chapter of my life where letting go and shedding these instruments is part of that new chapter. So if you're interested in any of my instruments, feel free to comment below, and I might be in your city, who knows, or I could potentially be open to shipping if that's something that may align for us. So thank you again for watching. I hope this was very helpful for you if you are figuring out your own traveling setup, or if you're about to travel somewhere with your singing bowls. Let me know. Otherwise, I used to travel with more instruments like my Native American flute and my drums. What else did I travel with? Like my more bigger instruments in a carry-on / checked-in luggage. And since I don't have those instruments right now, I can't record that right now. But if you are interested in that video, when I get them back from my dad's at Atlanta, then I can happily record a video for you if you are curious. Thank you again for joining in, and may this video catalyze some ideas and creative spark within you. And until next time, bye loves.